Hey guys, welcome back. So good to have you back. We're gonna go in, we're gonna restart where we left off here in Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. We just got done investigating the whole forest, running around, did a little fighting. Now we're back in here. I believe we just sent Nikolai to his death to find his wife, who we found out there while we were traveling around, who was a ghost. Oh, let's see, what should we do now? It's always a good idea every day to make sure that you go in and talk to Dr. Cranium and get you some healing potions and poison, especially since a lot of these monsters like to poison you. We only have one poison cure though, so I don't remember if we got ours for the time this time or not. Fortunately, you don't have to do those in time because I can't. But we'll see if we can get some more poison control pills here.
Ah, it is truly a beautiful day for science, is it not, my young
Always a
friend?
beautiful day
The
for
sun has
science.
risen right on schedule and will undoubtedly set according to the proper laws of celestial mechanics.
Let's
You say
greet
hello
him,
to the
let's be nice.
scientist.
It is good to see you again. I trust the Antwerps gave you no trouble?
I wouldn't be in here if they did.
You start to tell Dr. Cranium about yourself and your adventures, but he quickly interrupts.
But there is nothing so adventurous as pursuing a career in science. Did you know, for instance, that simple scientific principles can be applied to the creation of potions for healing and curing poison?
That's what I'm here to see you about. First, let's tell you about our
You tell Dr.
trips in
Cranium
Spielberg.
about your first adventures in the Spielberg Valley. He seems vaguely interested in your tales of the Baron and his children, but his eyes positively light up when you mention the Antwerp.
Ah, so you are the Spielberg hero. I went there on an Antwerp gathering expedition a few months ago. The people there are
You know, I
still
feel like we
talking
already
about your
told him all
adventures.
this, so we
You
might have
continue
already
by
gotten our
telling
thing
Dr.
from...
Cranium of your encounters with the eccentric wizard Erasmus, the deadly kobold magic user, and the ogress Baba
Such
Yaga.
poppycock.
Turned her into a frog? Oh, such poppycock.
Nah, I haven't played
There is
this
a
in,
perfectly straightforward
forever.
scientific explanation for all of those events. There is no such thing as magic.
But it's the same, I think we already came to him and said all that stuff. So let's get through here, we see... Yeah, he's not offering. So we gotta come back tomorrow to get more potions. Yeah. So today's the biggest day of the storm, January 26th. Well, actually it was yesterday, the 25th. I hope everybody was safe in it. I know coming home from work it was complete trash. Going there wasn't much better. But I know a whole lot of flight cancellations at the airports, terrible traffic, lots of accidents. Just remember, nothing's more important than your life, not even your work. So just keep safe out there, guys. Let's go do a little more work.
There's only a certain
Okay, we already did that. And this is what you get for not being on for a week. You forget everything you did. So, I guess let's go into the inn. What time is it? Only midday. Alright, maybe we'll go back out there. Oh, I know what we can do. We can collect samples. We'll get a little ahead of ourselves. So later on, we're going to be asked for a whole bunch of stuff. I already kind of know what it is. So in order to waste time, we're just going to go ahead and go collect that stuff. One of them is the Goo Goo from by where we started. I do love the escapes though. Like for the 90s, this was freaking amazing. Especially the bubbling brooks. I could dig living in a place like this. I wouldn't even mind here as long as there's no mosquitoes. I don't mind a little bone. Alright, so we got our empty flask here. We got 7 empty flasks. So one of the things we're going to be asked for is the goo itself.
You slow.
Then we're going to use the goo in another thing.
You sl
And then we're going to give the straight out goo
You
to something
slowly
else.
fill your.
And one more for good
You
measure.
slow.
Then the other thing we're going to need, but we're going to get more than just what I'm about to pick up. Wait, what the hell? There's supposed to be bones there. He's had a boner. Um, no, where's the fucking bones? I need my Reagan bones. Come on, bones. Well, guess we're not getting the bones from over there this time. Wonder if we're gonna get attacked by a bunny rabbit anytime soon. No, it's gonna be boring. You know, I know my videos already kind of suck, but when nothing happens in the game, it just makes it worse. Come on, anybody? No? Alright. Go talk to Lishi again. See if he's got anything else. Hello?
It doesn't.
Oh, you tricked me. It's not your normal pattern.
Two and two make six. A little bush is in a fix. If you save a plant from goo, I can help you with a clue.
Oh. So he wants us to go find that bush. Tell about the bush.
Tell the Lishi. You guess it's some sort of bush.
Oh, you're just guessing. I want you to bring me a shrubbery.
Or we shall say knee. 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 Alright, let's go get him a shrubbery. It's gonna be that little one we saw hanging out there by the goo. I heard someone guess that that eagle or the falcon that's flying around is actually a rana, keeping an eye on you. So there's the bush. You could do this a couple of different ways. You could throw rocks at it, or you could throw this at it. Alright, so we broke the rocks, which is good. Let's climb up there.
It's pretty slippery up there. You'll need to work on your climbing.
My climbing
This
sucks.
does not.
Nope.
It's
Let's keep trying.
It's
No, let's keep trying.
it's
There's a better way to up the skill, but I didn't think it was that bad.
it's
What's my skill at? Oop. I didn't want to talk. Oh, and it's not getting better. Alright, so that's gonna take forever. So I guess we'll come back for the bush. We need to go get our climbing skills up. And as I showed you before, you could just go to the graveyard and climb that dead man's tree. But first, we'll take a nap in the scenic
after some
graveyard.
after
And look, Igor's here. What's up, Igor?
This cemetery. This where dead people buried. Igor buries them. Mm-hmm. Me, Igor. You weird stranger.
I know you're Igor, and I'm not a stranger. We met.
Grave, hole in ground. Put person in when dead.
He sounds like me when I'm at work talking to customers.
Well, technically only large one crypt. Crypt of Borgov's. Smaller building tomb. Not certain what distinction myself. Oh, Igor got key to crypt. Igor keep key to crypt. No disturb crypt. Not nice.
Yes, Daddy. He's kind of being a jerk. Alright, let's climb this tree.
this
He's probably wondering what the hell I'm doing.
This climb.
I'm just gonna keep here and nailing this
This.
thing while I'm watching this guy act
This.
stupid.
This.
Does the whole enter hold down trick work? Oh, oh, but he climbed it. Oh, look at you. Alright, well, what did that put me at then? I'm gonna make it even 200 before I give up. And as you can see, just because you made it doesn't mean you're actually skilled. And back down, and try again, and try again, and try again, and try again. And we're getting there. We can get a couple in a row, maybe. Nine. Try. Try. Yeah. Oof. Alright, well, we got up there 5 times. I guess we're good. Alright, let's rest a little bit in case we get into an encounter. That's it. Almost nighttime, so we're gonna stay off on the rest. Go get that bush. Can't really do a whole lot until after we sleep anyway. But we also don't want to be caught out at night. Not not until we get something to help us with these little wraith blocks that we run into. Because those things will suck down your health from a distance and continue to do so when you're encountering them.
It's pretty slippery up.
Bitch, I just climbed 5 times.
It's.
See, here you're just gonna be a pain in my neck.
It's. It's.
What part to get your butt up there do you not
It's
understand?
It's.
You can do it.
It's.
I have faith in you.
It's.
The good Lord looketh down upon you and said, climb that rope.
It's. It's.
Wipe your hands off on your tunic.
It's pretty slippery. It's. It.
You know what? I'm so mad that I can push over a rock. See, the problem with this though is we don't have acrobatics, so we can't jump over there. It won't let us.
You can't get this. You can't get a good throwing angle from here. If you're trying.
No, I want to get.
The stones are clear of the bush.
I want to get the bush.
The stones are clear of the bush.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep doing this till we're tired, and then we'll go back to town and go to sleep for the night. I can't imagine that it's any more entertaining watching me do this than it is to listen to me in the first place. Alright. Keep going. Speaking of that, more than half of the people that watch these videos are not subbed. I would love to have you guys subscribe. I would love to have you guys give me a thumbs up. I'd love to have comments. I'm always willing to try new things and do different things to try to be more engaging. And I can't do that unless I know what you guys are thinking. Even if you don't subscribe, leave a comment. I mean, for God's sake. How do you expect anybody to ever get better if they don't know what they're doing wrong? I don't know. So let's get back to town. We've done enough of that. Maybe we'll do some more practice climbing later. I know this path there's no wraith blocks. We won't have to worry about that. And of course I hit the wrong direction, and those don't give me nothing, so I'm not gonna fight them. And a little more practice, we get to climb over the gate.
You deftly slip.
See, I'm good enough to climb over the gate. I'm good enough to climb up trees, but I can't climb with my. Oh, I know what we could do. Now that it's night, I didn't even think about it. So we sent Nikolai to see his wife in the forest, and we assume he's dead, so let's go find out if she's gone or not. one to the right. Oh, look, both of them are.
Anna, I found you. Anna!
Nikolai, I've been trying to find you for so long.
I never stopped looking for you, Anna. Never.
You notice his voice got all young and even.
I love you, Anna. I loved you from the moment you smiled at me. And I will love you for always.
Oh, Nikolai, this time we will always be together.
Forever?
Forever.
Forever.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Well, that's cute. At least we know they're together. Gonna get another chance to see him.
We came back one last time to thank you for reuniting us.
No problem.
Yes, thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
Match, make a match, make me
I do
a
not
match.
know how we
Buy
can
me
help
a
you.
farm. What?
This is the last you will ever see of us.
Aw,
If there is anything we can do for you, please ask.
you guys are such nice people. Let me greet you first. I
We
didn't get to
waited
greet
so
you
that we
back.
could thank you.
You have saved our deaths from being endless and meaningless.
I try to do good things. Nikolai, how do you feel about things?
I have not been so happy since the day of our wedding.
About a century and a half ago. It seems like he dated much younger and married much younger. Of course, we don't know how long she's been dead.
It seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love. It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle. There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle, but I do know of a secret passageway to there.
Tell me more about these
There was
rumors.
some talk of vampires at the time. I do not think anyone in Mordavia was actually killed by a vampire, so gradually the talk faded. My grandfather once told me that there is a secret passage that leads from the Borgov crypt in the cemetery to the castle. It was an escape route for the Borgov family when they were alive.
Must have been jerks if you need an escape route and you're afraid of your people rising
I
up
do
against
not
you.
think anyone even saw the stranger. We only knew him as the Dark Master. It is an ominous title.
How about your hat? I like your hat.
You may of course take my hat. I have no further use for it.
Sweet. My question is, was it laying on the ground or was it on his head, and why is it still on his head if he gave it to us? Yeah, I know, I'm picking it. Alright, kids, well, I don't really think I got anything else. Yeah, we already kind of talked about this stuff. I'm just gonna say goodbye.
Farewell. May you never be lost.
Farewell. May you never be lonely.
Nah, I'm a hero. Heroing is lonely. There's nobody that wants to wait for you up at night, every night, wondering whether you're gonna come home, wondering what ends of the hours you're gonna come in, just showing up whenever you. Oh wait, sorry, my bad.
You deftly slip.
Alright, now let's go to sleep now that that's done. We'll figure out what to do with this hat later. Knock, knock,
You hear
knocking on
movement on the other
heaven's
side of the
door.
door.
Yeah, yeah,
After a
yeah,
few
yeah,
minutes,
yeah.
you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Sometime today. Thank you. Glad I wasn't in a hurry.
The inhabitants of the inn eye you suspiciously. You get the feeling that you're not particularly welcome here.
Oh, I forgot this. Oh, this is not the first time I've been in here. Tell us about ourselves.
We do not believe in heroes in Mordavia. We have no need of heroes here.
I beg to differ, Red Eye.
Yeah, I mean a hero's a nice sandwich, but I don't want to live next door to one. Actually, I had an uncle once who was a hero.
Will you give me a break with all this hero stuff? Enough!
Duke. How are ya?
Hey, look. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yeah, we're okay. We've been tested.
Well, to tell you the truth, I do feel a cold sore coming on.
Do you feel a cold sore coming on?
Hey, Mordavian nights are dangerous.
Oh, he's right, you know. Nobody goes out at night, except my girlfriend, but she's working.
Her and a few ghosts, and revenants, a wraith, and vampire or two.
Hold it, put it in part. There are no vampires in Mordavia.
Vampires in Moldavia. Who ever heard of such nonsense?
I hate to burst your bubble, but my Uncle Fred was bitten by a vampire once.
Your Uncle Fred's alive and well and retired till Silmaria? Hello?
Yeah, I know him. He sends you a postcard every harvest time saying, "Where's my $20?"
Well, he had a miraculous recovery.
He got better. Alright, let's go upstairs. Let's go see Papa.
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Let's get some Z's. People until the mornings.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Alright, so a good thing to do every day is one, you can save up on your rations a little bit. Come down here and get a little snacky poo before you go wandering
It's
around.
sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
And that actually sounds fucking amazing. You automatically eat because you try to click
Now
on
the
it, nothing
table's helping
happens.
to keep you off the floor.
And let's go out.
Still you remain. It is
It
a
is
wonder you have managed to live so long.
I want to talk to you. For some
What
reason.
is it you want?
Well, Dick, I wanted to tell you something. It's not gonna let me tell you about anything. Let's see if I can go outside. I'd like to tell you about Nikolai and what happened to him.
What now?
You know, I really don't like your tone, okay? I really don't. You know what? Let's see if I can give him the hat.
That didn't do anything. That did.
Fine.
Try to avoid getting into trouble.
Yeah, shut up. I don't care. I don't like you either. Let's go get those potions.
I believe I am on the verge of a major discovery. It came to me last night. I believe that there is a formula which can be used to create a rehydration solution. Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity
where's
to
the
any
phone? I'm gonna have to look
substance or
at this
object that has become
recipe
prematurely
here.
dry.
I didn't think that was gonna be so soon.
Manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the great Shapirian Desert. Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out. It would take most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution. Then there's the tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since awakening from the dream.
Well, maybe I can help you with that, but let me tell you about Shapir
Relate
first.
the tale of your journey to Shapir, and how you saved 2 cities from the evil vizier Ad-Avis and his elemental minions.
Now you are talking science. The elements are the building blocks of everything in nature. I am sure I have never heard of anyone constructing creatures purely of a single element, but it certainly makes scientific sense. You say this Adavis referred to a dark master here in Moldavia? I am sure I have never heard of such a one here. There are rumors of strange goings-on in the castle, but I do not credit such tales without scientific observation to back them up.
Alright, well, let's talk about them potions. First, we'll get some
Here
healing
you are.
potions and some poison cure, and then let's talk to you about your
You'll need my
rehydration.
world-famous rehydration solution. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the elemental formula of its main ingredient. Perhaps you can help.
I sure can. I have it in my hot little hand. Quicksoat is water, air, fire. Water, air, fire. Pizza and air.
Yes, that sounds just right.
Look at me.
By the
Aren't I
way, I
smart?
could use some goo for one of my experiments. It would be most kind if you could bring me some when you return for the rehydration solution.
Hey. So, that's one of the things I was talking about. Eh.
That is terrific! This is just what I need for my experiments. As I promised, here is your rehydration solution.
And it's funny because I was talking about it, but I didn't realize it was going to be now.
Rehydration may prove to be a crucial step on the way to an even more important discovery: instant water.
Right, so... Uh, let's go in here and do our daily exercise routine. Do a little bit of this.
This is a little too easy now. You need to add more weight.
Alright, so we'll grab some weights.
You pick up 2 of the metal weights and put 1 in each of the baskets.
And time to walk.
Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this right now.
Alright, let's see what our stats are like. Did all that climbing and everything. 228, so we're above Shapirian. And we're almost 15 RS. Our strength is almost halfway to max already. That's pretty good. Alright, and we didn't really even do anything all that special yet. Okay. Let's go out and explore some more. I would really like to go get that bush, but as it was proving to us earlier, we need to do a little climbing first. You let's climb one of these trees? I don't
You get
remember.
in some climbing practice, but you
Okay.
really can't.
Oh yeah, I should probably rest, huh?
You get in some climbing.
Now,
After
I think I've said it before, but the cool thing about
After-
this one is if your stamina is out,
After-
your guy will just continue to survive until his
After-
health also runs out.
You-
So you can get away with more practicing than that. Especially if you got a bunch of healing potions, because you can just heal yourself up real quick. Resting doesn't really do a very good job at that.
You get in some climbing.
Alright, let's see what our stats are like now. 249. Pretty good. What time is it? Yeah, we're gonna keep doing this till we get low on health. Because again, I don't really want to spend the day completely if I can help it. Alright, let's see where we're at now. 262, that's not bad. I think we can probably just sit here and get it maxed real quick. Or at least close enough. A little grindy, I apologize. I kind of forgot what we would need climbing for, but I also didn't think that you needed it this high. Alright, so what do we look like now? 276, not too shabby. Rest up a little bit. I'll use healing pot.
That feels good.
Alright. Hopefully we'll have enough climbing now to do what we gotta do. Come on down to the swamp. Alright, let's break out our handy dandy grabbing a hook. Hey, we weren't complete badges that time.
You feel a tug on the line. Yes, you've hooked a big one. You carefully haul in the bonsai bush. Wipe some of the grimy goo off its roots and tie it to your backpack.
Look at that skill. Look at that heroism. Alright, let's get geese. Alright, now let's go talk to Lishi and tell him we got that goo bush that was in a fix. Lishi!
Hello.
Hello! Ah, you didn't fool me that time. You're bigger this time.
2 and 2 make 6.
A little bush is in a fix.
If you save a plant from goo,
I can help you with a clue. I like Lishi. He's always one of my favorites. All about the bush and the goo.
6 and 7 make 13.
Plant
Plant
it
it
in
in
the
a
garden
garden
green.
green. Flowers bloom and waters flow. Plant the bush where it will grow.
And we saw a place for it to grow. If you remember when we were in Naranja's piece, there was a hole already dug. What are we fighting? Let's kill the bunny rabbit. The cute little bunny rabbit with blood all over its mouth. Come at me. I bet you. While we're killing this bunny, anybody else still have their Christmas tree up? I've been begging my son to take it down for over a week now. It's still up. Every time I open up a can of pop or whatever, damn thing, will light up or shut down. It's on the clap. The clapper. It's on the clapper. Alright, let's go up here. There's that hole we were talking about. Where is... There's the bonsai bush. Let's give it a plant.
You plant the bonsai in the hole and scrape some of the rich soil around it. In moments, the bush begins to grow and blossom before your eyes.
Wish I could get my tomatoes to grow like that. Alright, since it is now happy and in place, let's go see if Alicia's got anything else for us. Because we're kind of out of stuff to do at the moment. Wolves won't let us into the gypsy camp.
Na 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 na.
I want to be your mama. But
Na 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 na.
You na me one more time, and I'm just gonna have to take it. Ah, gotcha.
Hi there. 3 and 3 and 3 make 9. Who lives among the watery
I
brine?
know this one. I know this one. We already met her.
Squishy riddles make. Tell me now who's in the lake.
I already met her. Hot naked chick. Kinda slimy. Can I answer? Yes. Salta.
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks?
What? That sounds familiar.
Bushes here in the rhyme with disappear.
Yeah, it sounds like a familiar personality. And you know what? I know a place where we were where there was a dead end covered by bushes. I think we found something else to do. Alright. As I say all the time, save often in Quest for Glory or any Sierra game. Love them to death, but they kind of fucked that one up a lot. Say that magic phrase we gave me, and ooh, it disappeared. Oh, and I shouldn't have clicked that. Sorry, guys. That's okay. Chances are, if you're watching this, you've played it before, or you're going to play it. Hopefully, if I gave you enough incentive to do so by enjoying
Go
it.
back or face thy doom.
Bonehead!
Hey, wait a second. Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, you're the guy that turned Baba Yaga into a frog.
That's me.
So what are you doing here? Trying out for the part of soup du jour or auditioning for the main course?
I'm more of a dessert. Light and fluffy.
She's back to her old self, if you knows what I mean. Other than a craving occasionally for flies and a distaste for frog legs, she's the same as ever.
How are you?
Call me Bonehead. I'm just hanging around like always. Danger? Around here? Nah, must be your paranoia acting up again. This place is as cozy and safe as a coffin.
How about the hut?
You can see for yourself that the hut's okay. Took it a bit to settle down from the last flight, though. You mean the hut of brown now sit down sort of thing the last time you was by? Well, that don't work anymore. Just go up to the hut and it'll squat and let you in, if it wants you in. My eye? Not bad at all. I has to admit, you gave me a real gem.
Glad I could help you.
Don't remind me. I thought I was gonna be left behind when the hut flew the coop, but Baba Yaga picked me up later. You sure made her mad.
Yeah, that's my goal. I'm good at that.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Well, you know, if we get a warning, we just have to save and try anyway, right? Let's do number 2. Yowza!
Don't say I didn't warn you, buddy.
But I want to go see her.
Yeah, those other skulls.
I don't want to talk to myself. I want to talk to Bonehead. Well, what about this hat? You like this hat?
Yeah, not
Oh,
bad.
looks good
Not
on you.
bad at all. I can tell by the reflections in your eyes that it gives me character. Makes me look mysterious and handsome. Hey, all right, you guys. This guy is okay by me. You can let him through.
The nearest... Yep.
Wait a minute. I think I know. Yeah, you know, it hit me. I was looking for those bones earlier. I picked them up already. That's why that doesn't exist anymore. Alright, now that I'm done being a bonehead. You're...
It doesn't like you very much, I guess. Probably blames you for having to fly all the way from Spielberg. Maybe you could find something to win the bird-brained hut over and calm it down.
Birds like corn. Let's go in.
A strangely familiar, scratchy voice shouts, "Now!"
Hey, it's wet.
Spirits of the frigid north, spin the water, draw it forth. Frosty spirits, summon twice, turn the water into ice.
Let's get a little cold in here.
You find yourself trapped in ice.
Come for a little visit, are we? A little chat, perhaps?
Yes,
We
one
remember
time.
the last time you came for a little visit, don't we, kids? You turned me into a frog, didn't you, ha? Thought I wouldn't remember you. You thought to yourself, let's just visit Baba Yaga and see what we can turn her into today. Well, you thought wrong, kiddo. Well, now you're here and all trapped like a fly in a web. Just looking at you reminds me of lunch. So, what'll it be, kids? Hero sandwiches or hero on the half shell? Seeing as he is already frozen, we could just settle for a little ice cream sundae with whipped cream and nuts.
Don't touch my nuts.
Oh, good. We'll just skip the main course and go straight to dessert. Any last words from the soon-to-be supper?
I'm not gonna lie, she's one of my favorite characters in the games, just the way she comes across.
You tell about Mr. Bones the Gnome and the reason you came here.
So, you come here to help the jester get back his jokes, huh? How fitting. He made a fool out of me because you made a frog out of me. And now I'll make food out of thee. Just desserts, after all. So now we can all have our favorite treat to eat. Isn't that right, kids?
I disagree. By the way, that's one of the things they kind of messed up in their making of this is some events come before they're supposed to, like the gnome. We haven't met him yet. He comes later, so technically that shouldn't even be there.
You say something properly heroic.
Well, wasn't that inspiring, kids? Guess we'll have bologna and freeze for snackies. East, west, hut's a mess. It suits me. I'm not fond of 20 questions. It upsets my digestion.
Wow. I really don't know what to do.
You'd rather have pie. What? Pie?
You're a Stitch.
Oh, elderberry pie. It's true we haven't had that for a long while. But I can't very well make one now. I don't have any of the ingredients. Oh, poo. Now that you mention it, I'd really like some elderberry pie. With or without ice cream. You're right. He did bring us a mandrake, didn't he? And it made such a lovely mousse. Very well. But it means no ice cream for now. So, Mr. Tender Morsel, I'll give you another chance. Bring me some fresh elderberry pie, and I won't have you for dessert. Agreed? Good.
Vigorously, you nod your head in agreement.
Good. Bring us some fresh elderberry pie, or we'll just settle for Adam's apple pie and minced meat instead. We'll recycle this ice around this fool for iced knee later. Hero lout, now get out.
Well, what have we here? Back in one piece? I sure never expected to see you outside of a quiche again.
Hero quiche. Well, now we know something that we can do. But we don't have any elderberries. So we're gonna have to wait for that to get some elderberries. That's gonna come later. And my dog is harassing the crap out of me. Because it's about time for us to go. But that's okay. We're gonna come see Alicia real quick on the way to town. And we'll get to town, we'll go to sleep, and we'll cut this
1 and
video.
2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bush is here. In the ride with disappear.
Baba Yaga,
Would that
baby.
be Baba Yaga in her chicken leg hut to try?
Baba baby, that's the one. An ogress who is loads of fun. Baba Yaga, ogress fine. She makes magic with a rhyme.
Oh, good. We made it just in time not to see the Wraith Rocks. That's good. Just enough time to get in there. Let's get inside.
You hear movement
Here,
on
you
the
knock
other
the door
side
down.
of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Here's the jester.
Have a seat.
This time I
Wait,
didn't
no,
want
better
him.
leave the seats here. But why don't you sit down on one? This show can't get on the road until you get off your load. So sit a while and enjoy yourself. Or maybe just sit.
Alright, we'll go and do this real quick.
Good evening, ladies and
Be cutting
germs.
it close.
A funny thing
Let's
happened on the
keep
way to
down.
Moldavia. I got here. I walked up to the innkeeper here and says to the guy, "You know how lucky you are to have such a funny guy as myself staying here?" The innkeeper says, "No, but if you hum a few bars, I can fake it." You may as well laugh now. This act doesn't get any funnier. I sit down here for a meal and order some soup. When the waiter brings it in, I says, "Waiter, there's a fly in my soup." The waiter says, "Of course, that's the soup du jour." Am I going deaf in here? Or how can so many people sleep with all these lights on? Seriously, folks, I went to the doctor just the other day, and he said he had some good news and some bad news. What's the good news, I asked. "You only have 3 months to live," said the doc. "That's terrible. What's the bad news?" I said. The doc replied, "I'm getting married." I know I had an audience when I came in here. Anyhow, show me a guy with 1,000,000 kopecks, and I'll show you a guy who's rich. Hey, you only had to listen to this material. I'm the one who had to stand here and take it. Anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been a swell bunch of seats.
Phew. The gnome has stopped speaking. Maybe he's finished telling his joke. You think about applauding, but you're not quite sure if you've heard the punchline yet.
What did you think of my performance? Was I hilarious or what?
Or what?
Is
Oh
this
no,
an inn or a
he
cemetery? I've
mistaken
had
the
livelier times at
messed up on the
funerals.
Doctor one, but
So
it was still
help you,
funny.
couldn't you at least have smiled a little louder? It's nights like these that make me feel like an inept idiot and a lousy laughingstock. I'd make more money digging graves. But what? And get out of show business?
Alright, now that we've heard him, let's go to our room.
You un...
Go to sleep.
After some rest, you...
Now it's dark. Now I can actually sleep.
You awaken as...
Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut the video there. So now we know what we gotta do next. We're gonna have to do some errands for Baba Yaga. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, help me out, give me comments, whatever you gotta do, and I will see you next time. Good night, all.